Hi folks, my name's Daniel and I'm a product evangelist for Logz.io. What I'd like to show you in this video is a brief demo of how to combine the world's most popular log analysis platform, the OK stack, with one of the most popular paging and alerting tools available for engineering teams, PagerDuty, to monitor Amazon's VPC Flow logs. What we'll be seeing is how to use Logz.io to identify specific events taking place in my environment, and then use the built-in integration with PagerDuty to receive alerts based on a specific log message we queried. So let's get started. Before I even start with my logs, I need to first get a service key from PagerDuty. PagerDuty service keys are basically integration API keys that we can use for integrating with PagerDuty services. So in PagerDuty, I'm going to open the configuration services page. Now, you can either use an existing service or create a new one. For the sake of order and segregating services, I recommend creating a new service for integrating with Logz.io. And to do this, all we have to do is click Add Services. So we're first going to name the new service. And in the integration settings section, select the Use our API directly option. I'm going to name the new integration. There's some additional settings to services such as escalation policy and incident timeouts, but for now we can do with the default settings. So that's all that's left to do is to hit the Add Service button at the bottom of the page. Service is added, and under integrations you'll be able to see the service key needed to integrate with Logz.io, and we'll get back to that later. Next up, let's do some logging. In this case, I'm monitoring VPC Flow logs, and I want to be notified on any traffic going through to a port range I've purposely blocked in my environment. So I'm going to filter search results to show only accept traffic, and then use the destination port field to specify a monitored range of ports. Now that we've narrowed down the events we want to monitor, let's set up our alert. So I'm going to click on the Create Alert button, and we can see that our query is already loaded in the query box. So what we're now going to do is configure our alert to trigger if the specific event takes place more than once within a moving window of 30 minutes. Moving on, we're going to enter a name for the alert, and a description. Now, in the notifications endpoints, I'm going to select Add a new endpoint from the drop-down menu. I can select any of the pre-made integrations in Logz.io, or even add a custom endpoint. But in this case, of course, I'm going to go for PagerDuty. I'm then giving the endpoint a name and a description. And then in the service key field, I need to place the PagerDuty service key, which I'm going to copy from the service we set up before. Right, we're all set. Hitting Create Alert, our new alert is created and now listed on the Alert Definitions page. The Logz.io alerting engine queries the system every minute for the threshold definitions we defined, and should the conditions be met, trigger an alert. And lo and behold, opening the Triggered Alerts page, we have an alert listed. Let's head on over to PagerDuty to see if a new incident is recorded. And Bob's your uncle. That's all there is to it. This is just an example of how simple it is to leverage the alerting mechanism we added on top of the OK stack to be notified on time in PagerDuty or any other messaging or alerting application you might be using when the events you want to monitor take place in real time. Thanks for watching, guys.